Tally ho, my name is KingFishOcean and welcome back to the KFC I Love You Colonel Sanders game. In the last episode we met Colonel Sanders, we kind of fell in love with him a little bit, and we were about to take our second class of the day. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's like magnificent! Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson you'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Damn, we move fast. Aw, Miriam, I'm sorry. Is this game just a big F you to Miriam? Because if so, this is the worst thing you could ever do. I mean, the Colonel's hunky as hell, but come on, Miriam's a total sweetheart. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, but I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam was left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, no partner.
Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I actually don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward. That's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? She said that she thought Pop was kind of adorable, so we'll go Pop. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Oh, I don't want to make... This game's hurting my insides. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam.
I'm a chef.
He holds up a banana, and without peeling it, proudly eats the whole thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. You look after our boy, Miriam, okay? God damn it. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island, it takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Using octopus, what the frick? Let's go octopus, why not? I was thinking about trying something exotic, maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of a down-home type of chef myself. What about something that go with me here, walks on land? Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the Abdopus aculalach blah 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 blah? It leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs. Now I've heard everything. The world truly is a magnificent place, isn't it? Octopus? Crab? Sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Uh-oh. Boys, what's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? How dare you try and muscle into my culinary territory? Nobody better touch your cephaloid. That thing without getting through me first. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusks. I feel like we're about to do like a really tough fight with this frickin' music. We're simply discussing today's assignment. You could cut the tension here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. But hentai! I'm loving this music in the background now. Begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extricate yourself from this phony situation, but your new rivals are not taking it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to just microwavable dishes. Unlike my friend Van, though he may be the man, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It makes total sense. I want chicken now, god damn it. Sorry, I've got to say that this music is freaking insane. So let's open up this mosh pit. Hell yeah! Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. And if Bud and Van Van are both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go there together. Ashley, you're suggesting that I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Since Colonel Sanders, the honko funks in your time of need. I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? He turns to Colonel Sanders, confirming you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, but this is all going wrong. Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? You look for Sprinkles, in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Damn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. Can we stop with this music now already? It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly perfect potato dish. Oof, that gravy! Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and you grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand there holding the same spork. For that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you flew the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid goddamn face. Van Van, do something! Scooping up her fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Bud. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, face?
Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. He has it on an axe. Holy crap, this is JoJo's or something. Mashed potatoes with gravy? It's pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long, dog. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and he may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. What the hell? It killed him. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Ew. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings really loudly, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger is inoculating him against the poison of all kinds. Good job, Pop. Not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, allow me to walk you home. That's really weird, but okay. It's just like a really odd moment. I see that there was a bit of an argument. I'm randomly going to walk you home now. Well, I'd like for real. Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building is taking on another vibe entirely. It's dark and beautiful. It's not spooky at all. It looks gorgeous. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly to you. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find incredibly inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you really want to that you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, but there's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there, you scallywags! There's something I need to tell you first. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. This is now a Disney musical. And every day since I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you what? Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Nice. Were you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove anything. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh in Ghost. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, what the frick-a-dick-a-dick? The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I'll have the fridge door open later, nerds. We will not let harm come to another student, except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that one. That's my bad.
Be afraid, be very afraid, because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? God damn. Is this fucking Final Fantasy? Oh, okay. Attack. Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset the Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, you do you, boo. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from the Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How you respond? By attacking. Besides going to the attack, which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. They use UT Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. We'll try an attack again. Besides going on the attack. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is easing cheese sauce into the lung of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Villain, your reign of terror stops here! Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch Attack Link Attack! Pot Pie Power Pinch deals 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews its streams into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to temp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature of a pure soul who deserves your pity and not your wrath. Begone, beast. Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. God damn it, we're gonna have a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said, I promise. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name appears to have the name of Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you sleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy! You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Goodbye, my colonel. He kisses you politely on the forehead. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. Ooh. That's cool. I love that the ghost is there as well. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and taught you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little bit strange, but, I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving so fast, but there's just something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all sorts of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3 years old? That's insane. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because they put a hat on one time and they thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat, he just wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school? The most famous guy to ever attend the university. You're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great, but why would he be into you? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. Ooh, tell me, Dish. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about this passion for spices, secret spices. Matt even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't frickin' tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and I brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of the word spices here. Whatever. Anyway, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals, but I bet he would love to know more about my new spices. I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it's much use to anyone. Fibber. Please, come on. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know that it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Make up a fake ingredient. Think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about, it was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some fun typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air again. It's Colonel Sanders. He arrives at the school on a horse. Stand back and admire his majestic glow. Run to him. You decide the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders would be to run to him. Surely, he'll sweep you up onto the back of a stallion, and you'll ride away together. That'll show her. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, but I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important you remember this. It's exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Is that just his natural seasoned musk? Lean in for a kiss. No, I get the feeling he react badly to that. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. One thing is for sure. Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. Could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressed into my face. That's nice to hear. No one really appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals. Ashley and Van Van are doing something bad, as usual. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Hello there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you just, make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Act like you're not interested, but then really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You can even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a lot like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Good. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little... You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, like the one you found on your encounter with the spork monster. It's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about, nerd. The book is a family heirloom and it contains secrets. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall. They're tossing potato skins at him and he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Beep, beep.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of balls! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Bzzz, womp.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language. Not even from a stand mixer.
Womp, womp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Bzzz.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Whatever shall I do? Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at the Colonel. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career of aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't really seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. Off hoppin'. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Thank you, Colonel. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You might want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the site of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, but naturally this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper, brightly colored pepper, stands out from the rest of the items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally you reach out and grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, woo. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message again, you son of a bitch. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through the... to fulfill... the prophecy... You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find that everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes, and I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Okay, I'm going to end the episode here for now. This is honestly a ridiculously hilarious game. I did not expect that. There'll be more episodes to come, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Pip pip, toodaloo!